Hey. Aloha! I am the Great Clement, and I'm not in a good mood. I'm not in a good mood because I'm continuing the X series with one of the worst Mega Man games ever made, if not the worst Mega Man game ever made. Mega Man X6. To put it in further perspective as to why this game is the worst one ever made, let me announce the release dates of Mega Man X5 and Mega Man X6 when they came out in North America. Mega Man X5 came out February 1st, 2001. Mega Man X6 came out December 4th, 2001. This game had barely a year worth of development. In Japan, they both came out November 2000 and November 2001. This is retarded. This is all kinds of stupid and just... You had a year's worth of development. Was Capcom running out of money really badly? Is that the problem? Why would they not repackage X5 or something? No, we need to make X6 now. This game was made without consent of the Mega Man creator Keiji Inafune, who wanted to end with X5 and wanted to move on with the Zero series. In fact, at this point, he was making the Zero series. But then he found out X6 was happening, and he had to rewrite the whole discovery process of Zero, and I think he might have changed the villain, but I'm not sure. But the Zero series was slightly changed because of X6's presence. Anywho, this is X6. Nice flashy anime intro, even though it spoils X5, and, well, that's about it. It actually includes the Japanese J-pop that usually X4 and X5 and X3 cut out and just filled in generic rock when they came to America. Usually with the old games, they would just put in generic rock, but in the Japanese versions of Rockman X3, X4, X5, they had some actual Japanese music playing. But they wouldn't have taken out the music in this version. Oh no. Anyway, that was the option menu. I just wanted to show you that I'm playing the game on normal. If I played on extreme, I would kill myself.
一体何が起こったんだ。コロニー落下は阻止できたと聞いたが、これでは失敗したのと同じ。
Yeah, they did not replace the Japanese music, and they certainly didn't replace the Japanese voice actors. X6 was going to be the first game with voice acting, and that's awesome. Well, X4 had voice acting. Okay, they all have voice acting, but I mean, during the actual talking parts, there were no voice acting. X6 was going to have voice acting, and I was like, cool! But then, you play it, and it's Japanese! They didn't change it! It could have just taken a day to put in English voice actors. They can't get English voice actors for this? Jesus! So nevertheless, I still have to read out all the dialogue for this LP because, well, Japanese, they take a long time talking. I'd rather just skip through it and get to it real quickly. Nevertheless, this is Gate. He is a Reploid scientist. He found a part of Zero from the space colony debris, and after finding it, he goes insane 1 week later. I don't know why, but okay then. No, literally, I don't know why. Can someone explain this to me? I digress. X. Wake up, X. Now, you're the only one. There is no one else is left to... Jesus. Grammatical errors. They're not out of place in X6, where they're everywhere. No need to proofread the English translation, guys. Oh no, you gotta get this game out now. I hate this game. Though actually, I have no complaints about the intro level, which we are about to see. As always, you're playing as Mega Man X. And as Alia will just tell us right here and now, you start off with the Falcon armor that you got from Mega Man X5. However, because she couldn't fix it in time, aka they didn't want to make the game too easy, the flying feature of the Falcon armor has been taken out. I wouldn't consider this as well of an armor as the 4th armor was in X5 because, well, the supercharged Mega Buster shot isn't huge, it's just a small laser. And, you know, He's just not that great in my opinion. The defense is good, I like the defense, but for taking out waves of enemies, it's not that swell. And we also got Z-Saber. Because Zero died and X took it for himself, we can now use it. The problem is, X swings it so freaking slow. I wish he swung it so much faster. I would think that because of how slowly he's swinging it, he would be stronger than Zero. Zero still is stronger with the Z-Saber than X is. And Zero swings his so much faster. So what the fuck? I mean, the problem with going up to groups of enemies that take not one slash, but like 2 or 3, is that your sword slashes are so slow that occasionally they're always going to get a shot in on you, and it's very annoying. But I digress. The intro stage is pretty simple. There you are! Are you alright?
Beyond here is a giant mechanoloid. It suddenly activated due to a radio wave problem.
We are afraid and we got hurt. I'll take care of this. Return to the Hunter base now.
Alright. It acts like it's possessed. Be careful.
Don't all Mavericks act like they're possessed? I digress. There's our big warning sign. Slower than usual. That's not that bad, but you get the idea. And this is our first boss. But like all intro bosses of any Mega Man X game ever, this one is pretty damn easy. He has a floating orb behind him. You hit it 4 times with the Z-Saber. Boom! He's done. That's it. I kid you not. You can't actually attack the body, but he won't get stunned or flinch at all when you attack the body, and it takes forever. So it's really just a better idea to attack the ball. Easy intro boss, shouldn't give you much trouble, and if it does, well then, stop playing the game, because it's going to get much worse from here. Oh, much, much worse. It exploded! And it explodes again. And wait a minute, Zero just killed it! Or was that Zero? I don't know! Is it Zero? Warning, another incoming asshole. I knew Zero was doing this. Who are you? Hi, Max, I am called. I'm investigating the Zero Nightmare. What? Did you say the Zero Nightmare? What are you trying to do? What is your connection to the Zero Nightmare? What about Zero? You are behind this. You are dangerous. I'll dispose of you. So Hi Max is probably the first boss since Vile in the original Mega Man X that cannot be defeated. Try as you might, you will never defeat Hi Max here, so it's either until you lose all your health or until a certain amount of time goes by, but this is unwinnable. Maverick Hunter, not amazing. We will destroy the Zero Nightmare. You are not wanted here. Keep out. I could not inflict any damage on him. Hi Max, the Zero Nightmare. Did I dream about Zero? What is happening? I wish I knew, X. I wish I knew. Anyway, this is the only video with loading times. I just wanted to give you an idea of how much they were, just like I did with X5. But yeah, here's the save file, and I will see you in part 2, where things get so much worse.